Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Dune director Denis Villeneuve explains why he's glad the film and its sequel weren't filmed back-to-back. The director's adaptation of Frank Herbert's 1965 science fiction novel has now been released in US, both in theaters and on HBO Max, after opening earlier in many international markets. Dune surpassed box office projections with its opening weekend and has now grossed well over $200 million worldwide against a reported $165 million production budget. Dune follows the story of Paul Atreides, portrayed by Timothée Chalamet, as his family takes control over the desert planet Arrakis, with his family ultimately struggling for survival as a plot against them unfolds. The star-studded cast also includes Oscar Isaac, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Sharon Duncan Brewster, Stellan Skarsgård, Zendaya, and Dave Bautista, among plenty of others. The actors' performances are one of the film's most celebrated features, along with the visuals and sound design. Now, on the Dejas the Director's Cut podcast, Villeneuve reflects on the filming of Dune and says glad it didn't end up shooting two parts simultaneously. Speaking to fellow filmmaker Christopher Nolan, he claims he was exhausted after production wrapped, and to do another would have been a tremendous challenge. The desert setting, Villeneuve says, was exciting to work in, but also very tiring. Check out his comments below. He would have died. I'm so happy we didn't, because he would have not had the stamina to do that. I'm grateful that it happened this way because shooting in the desert and its elements was very inspiring and exhilarating. But I was exhausted at the end of this shoot. Villeneuve had originally proposed that Dune and its follow-up should be filmed back-to-back, following in the footsteps of Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings trilogy. This offer was ultimately turned down, as there was some doubt surrounding the movie's commercial viability. While Villeneuve's movies have almost always been well received by critics, they have often struggled at the box office, as he himself has acknowledged. However, from the director's comments, it's clear that as relieved his offer was declined. Villeneuve's Dune only covers the first half of Herbert's source material, but its sequel, Dune, Part 2, has now been confirmed. Fans have hoped that the release of Dune would mark the beginning of a new franchise, and the director recently stated that they would be interested in making a trilogy. Complementing the big screen releases, a series titled Dune, The Sisterhood is in the early stages of development, and with the novel's rich lore it could be the first of many. Dune, Part 2 de Mayo now be confirmed, but with the film set to release in October 2023, fans will have to be content with the first part of Villeneuve's Dune for now. Source: The Director's Cut.